Hi guys, and welcome back to the SN Studio for another Horus Heresy battle report. We are back at 3000 points and we will be playing the Heart of Battle mission from the new campaign book. So one objective on the table and a very interesting and narrative driven game. We have Jose all the way from Spain back in the studio with his gorgeous, if I say so myself, iron hand. So an army we don't see a lot in the studio, so excitement galore all around here in the studio, especially from myself. And this is the third and maybe one of my favorite armies that Jose has basically brought. As you can see behind me, we also have this gorgeous and stunning battlefield. We have a war-torn battleground. As you can see, it is covered in snow, so we are back to the winter war. And this is actually Jose's own personal battlefield, which we will see in the studio on many more occasions. As for myself, I will be commanding the mighty Death Guard. Yes, I am running another traitor army, and as I said in the SN Plus showcase, hopefully you've all enjoyed that with all of you SN Plus full access members, because that showcase is now available for your viewing pleasure. And I'm playing the Death Guard. As I said, I wanted to run a very themed veteran and Terminator heavy, and I will be running the Pride of the Legion for today. So, new armies, me leading the traitor force. What is going on? A gorgeous battlefield. Let's get straight into lists, and that's coming right up.
Hello there, it's Jose, Norison Crusoe on Instagram. I brought this time Iron Hands, 3.5k points in total. I just brought the Bitter Iron Rite of War, and also I have brought a lot of war. This time it's at Cerberus that I brought, and let's jump straight into the list that I brought. As a HQ, I just brought in first case a Moritat with the double grab pistols, and also he's having the Cyber Familiar, which is granting me Immutable Safe Fall, giving more survivability. And also he's having the Power Maul. The Power Maul is gonna, in case that I'm getting in contact with, in close combat with veterans or Terminators, it's gonna grant the instant death, which is quite convenient in case that it works. As a second choice, I brought the Champion. And with the Paragon Blade, I put aside the Lightning Claws, which is providing the extra attack in close combat, and it's quite convenient for the duels, definitely. And he also has a Cyber Familiar, which is granting me also the Immutable Plus Safe, which is quite convenient for duels, right? And at last, I'm having the Iron Father, and the Iron Father itself is having the Paragon Blade, the Machinator Array, and also he's having a Thunder Hammer, which is brutal, I would say, because I'm having the options to deal with duels and also with heavy stuff like Dreadnoughts and also Terminators, which is quite good. So in the lead slots, I'm having veterans. I got 5 veterans that they're having. The Surgeon itself is having Artificer Armour. He's also having a Thunder Hammer, and he's having a Combi Ball Kite. Other 2 veterans are having the Combi Ball Kites, and also they do have the Power Swords. And the last 2 veterans are having the Combi Ball Kites and also the Power Mauls. So jumping into the next unit from elite slots, I'm having 2 Dreadnoughts. In this case, both of them they're having Gravis Power Fist, and one of them in both Power Fist they're having the Meltaguns. And in the other ones, they're having the Graviton, actually. I mean, the Gravis weapon. And at last, the third option of elites that I'm having is actually the Gorgons. The Gorgons, the Barrel Hammer is just having the Thunder Hammer and also a Combi Ball Kite. And the other 2s, they're having the double power Lightning Claws. And the last 2 ones, they're having the Power Fist and also the Combi Ball Kites. Gorgons has also the dedicated transport, which is in this case a Land Raider, which is having only the basic war gear, nothing special with it. In troops, I'm only having 2 choices. In this case, there are 2 identical squad of Immortals. Immortals are having a Land Raider Proteus as a transport, dedicated transport, and the unit itself is completely full of Ball Kites. The Surgeon is having also a Thunder Hammer, and 2 of the Immortals that are having 2 Meltas. So that's the whole choice that I'm having for troops, which is more than enough considering that they are quite resilient units, and let's see how they perform. The dedicated transport that they're having is actually the Land Rider Proteus, and in the center weapon that they're having, I choose the twin link lasers. Really basic, really efficient, and hopefully they're gonna do quite well. As a heavy support, I'm having an Achilles, and the Achilles is just having the 2 Gravis Meltas. Also is having a Plint Meltagun on top of the chassis of the vehicle, and the quad launcher, which is quite convenient. This vehicle is really cool. The miniature itself, I think, is a very beautiful vehicle, and also is quite resilient for the games. Let's see how it does. And finally, the Lord of War, I just brought the mighty Cerberus. The Cerberus is a very interesting vehicle, which is not quite welcome in terms of rules, but still the aesthetic of it was just appealing for me, so I decided to include it. In this case, it's just having the central line neutron blaster laser, and also it's having in the sponsons, it's having 2 lasers, but also I just decided to add another Melta on top of the Plint. So that's basically the list that I brought, and let's hear what Paragon has brought this time.
So the day has arrived and I am finally playing the Studio Death Guard. Excited to try out this list, so let's get straight in with our HQs, starting it all off with a Librarian. So a Centurion upgraded to a Librarian. He has a Power Axe, and the discipline of my choice for today is Divination. So let's see how he would perform, and he will be actually attached to a big unit of veterans. My second HQ, again, is a Centurion upgraded to a Primaris Medicae in Cataphractii armor. Now, he has a very good upgrade, and that is a Thunder Hammer. So not only will he be giving resilience to a unit he will be attached, but also will be hitting hard when he gets into combat. My final HQ choice is obviously my Warlord. He is a Praetor in Cataphractii armor. As for his upgrades, he has a Paragon Blade and a Volkite Charger, and his Warlord trait is the Reaper's Visage, which is one of the Death Guard specific traitor Warlord traits. Moving on to elites, we have first of all an Apothecarium detachment of 2 Apothecaries. Both of them standard, except for one which I've paid the points again because of Wizardwig for a Power Sword. We then have 2 separate Contemptors, and both of them are equipped the same though. We have a Gravis Power Fist and a Gravis Chain Fist, both of them equipped with Meltaguns, and yeah, they're going to basically run up the field and punch anything that moves. Hopefully not on my side, hopefully it's just the enemy. And then lastly, in the elites, we have a Rapier Battery with a Laser Destroyer. Just one, want to test it out, probably get some more painted up in the near future, but let's see how this one performs, and that will be the outcome to see if I get more or not. Then we move on to troops, which is where we have most of my army in because of Pride of the Legion, Rite of War. All my veterans and Cataphractii Terminators are in these slots. So let's start off with first 2 small units of veterans. A mix and match in both of these units. We have bolters, we have a Power Scythe wielding Sergeant, and an Alchem Flamer. Apart from that, they do have both of these units are stocked exactly the same. Artificer as well on the Sergeant, and both of them do have a Nucio Vox upgrade. Then we move on to the bigger squad, and this is a big squad of 10 veterans. Again, a mixed match of weapons. We've got bolters, we've got heavy flamers, and the Sergeant does have a Power Fist to basically give a bit of extra punch if he gets in close combat. And obviously I've paid the 10 points for Artificer armor. They do have a dedicated transport, and they have a Rhino to go with them, and I've paid the points obviously for the Dozer Blade. Lastly, we move on to the big squad of Cataphractii Terminators. I've got again a mixed match of weapons. Most of them have the Combi Bolter and the Power Axe. We've got 2 with dual Lightning Claws, and the Sergeant is rocking a Chain Fist. Again, just in case he gets into combat and he just wants to instantly kill something, basically that's the weapon of choice. And they have a Spartan as a dedicated transport. So flare shields, obviously, and just the Spartan as it comes stock. We've got the hull-mounted heavy bolter and the las cannon array on each of the sponsons. quite a big transport for them, but I think that I do want to get stuck in, and obviously the Spartan is going to take me anywhere on the battlefield that I want to get to. Then we move on to heavy support, which we just have one. Because of the Pride of the Legion, we're just allowed one, and this is why we have a squadron of Land Raiders. Not any Land Raider, but the Land Raider Achilles. So we have a squadron trying it out. I wanted to bring 2 Land Raiders. It was the only way to bring them, and we are having a lot of fun with these lists and building some very different lists, so I thought, why not? Obviously, they have the Melta Sponsons and the very cool quad launcher on the front. Let's see how it performs. It's got a lot of rules for more resilience on it, and apart from that, its transport capacity is only of 5. This is why we have 2 small units of veterans, and obviously the apothecaries will be attached to them. And lastly, rounding up my list, we have a Lord of War. We've got the big man, the Fellblade, one of the most beautiful tanks in the Horus Heresy range. And of course, it's got the las cannon array, the mounted twin-linked heavy bolter, and I hope it does perform much better than it has performed in the past with DC. So that is my list. You've seen Jose's list, you've seen the amazing battlefield. Now it's time to go straight into war, and that's coming right up.
The depths of winter seemed to never end on Solanas 4. The grueling battles across the crater-laden landscape, filled with the wreckage of tanks and the skeletal shells of towering knights, are forgotten within days as the thick snow and ice cover the ground anew, providing a fresh canvas of war. The low visibility had rendered the warfare to the armored hulls of both the Iron Hands and Death Guard battalions, as both sides rumbled on tank tracks into the deluge of falling snow and bellowing fumes from the rows of engine smokestacks. A new canvas would soon be painted again in carnage and blood, only to be swept away before the winter dawn once more.
Armies are deployed, the battlefield is ready, and we are ready for war.
Here we are.
The Iron Hands versus the Death Guard Legion, and Jose is back in the building. We are playing the Heart of Battle, and everything here is yours.
Yeah, well, not the Death Guard, right?
Unless you want it, I can give it to you. So obviously all the terrain has been actually painted and built by Jose. So spectacular table. I fell in love with this table as soon as you sent me a photo. On one of the days you were actually playing a game at your house, and I forced him to come all the way from Fuengirola with 2 massive boxes, the mats, everything. He probably hates me, but he doesn't want to say it.
I don't.
So, Heart of Battle, it's really simple. There's one objective normally in this mission. What we are going to do is, if obviously there's something in the hull of this Imperial Knight that obviously we are fighting for. It's very important for both legions to actually capture it. What we're going to do to make it easier, we're going to use the whole piece of terrain as the objective. So basically, if any model is on it, basically they're capturing. There's nothing to do with 3 inches from it. It's just going to work really well as a big piece. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Terrain, as you can see, absolutely stunning. You've probably seen it already in the introduction, but I just want to show you again. So easy mission. We are clashing lines here as well. And as you can say, I've already said in the beginning, we didn't take any searchlights because we both agreed that we were going to do night fighting so that there's not a lot of shooting on turn 1 and a lot of fighting as from turn 2.
Exactly.
Because obviously if someone would get turn 1, obviously there's a lot of guns on both of our lists. And if we start popping tanks, then it's not going to be a lot of fun. Jose, take us through your deployment. You won the first roll-off. You had strategic advantage, meaning you placed first and chose sides as well. So take us a bit of why you've deployed like this. Obviously, a lot of tanks, so you needed some space. Take us through.
Well, I just put the Cerberus here just because I thought that it would be the nice point to control the whole table once there is no night fighting, right?
Yeah.
And that was the main idea. And obviously, I'm putting the whole Proteus with the Immortals and also the Veterans in the Achilles and the Dreadnoughts just to try to get straight to the point. So just from the beginning, just be able to capture and everything.
Yeah.
And as a second option, I mean, the last option that I'm having is just like a second wave of the Gorgons in the Land Raider, just in case that something is going wrong.
Yeah.
They're going to be doing the backup.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Fight for anything. Yeah, basically, they'll come out and ruin anything that is trying to ruin themselves. So, as for the Death Guard, obviously everything, and obviously there's a lot of infantry in both sides. There's not a lot of infantry, I'm lying. There is infantry, but everything is now hiding away inside the tanks. And I keep on thinking that these are my tanks, but they're not my tanks. I put the Fellblade on the right-hand side. I think it's in a good position because obviously it can see most of Jose's tanks, and obviously that is where you want to be with a big gun. I've put a Contemptor on the right flank. I think I'm walking into here and using most of the cover save or the cover from some maybe oncoming las cannons and try to hide from them. Might be a good thing. And I also want to basically look and show you how cool this terrain piece looks. So I'm going to go walk in and check out that statue, which I'm not going to say anything about it, but you can say it yourself. And then we've got one veteran squad here. We've got, obviously, like I've stated in the beginning, these are a squadron, sadly, but cool. And obviously they're moving up. And again, like Jose has already stated, fighting over the middle ground. I do have more line units than Jose as well, so that's quite important on my side. And as you can see, basically I've deployed the rest there. I've put a second Contemptor on this side. And then we've got a Spartan tank on the left-hand side, which basically is acting the same as Jose's Land Raid on this side. I do have Terminators. I do have a big... That's like my strongest units.
Yeah.
I've got my Primaris, Medicae. I've got my Praetor, big unit of... And they are line as well because of Pride of the Legion. So hoping to move up the field. And like I said, the second wave, just in case I need it to defend the central objective. That is it. You are going first. I'm going to try and seize the initiative.
Oof, let's see.
And I've got the proper seize the initiative dice. So as you can see here in the middle, we've got one side with seize the initiative. Oh, it's not focusing. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. One side with I just stole, and the rest are all SN logo. So if you see an SN logo, it is not a 6. We need to look for this side. So orange, you can't miss it. No, that is not I just stole side. So Iron Hands going first.
Let's go.
And we're back. Movement now over for the Iron Hands turn 1. Jose, take us through what's actually happened. You've moved up with all your vehicles.
Yes.
And disembarked some units as well.
I had to drop the Immortals into the area, right? I just won the 4+ feel no pain, so I just had to put it in. So
perfect. So they're scoring because it's at the end of your turn. So they'll score a tasty 3 points. They're in a good position because they hold quite well as well. And apart from that, all the vehicles have moved forward and they're now within 24 inches, meaning that they can fire with the night fighting rules, but at a -1, which at least they get a bit of survivability there. Perfect. So let's get some dice ready and we shall start some shooting. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the Proteus firing into the Achilles here on the left. It is a squadron, remember? So I think I will shroud straight away.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is a squadron. I don't want both of them exploding. So let's do this. Let's go.
Okay, the red one is gonna be the center one. Okay, the center laser. So
perfect. Yeah.
Let's go in 4 up. Sitting 3, some 4. Okay.
Yep.
And now 5 rerolling.
5 rerolling because of Thunder.
I reroll this. Ooh, mama.
Cheeky. That is, you needed 5. So those two, that was still 2 penetrating hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so shrouded saves. So 5 up. Oh, 5 up.
That's it. Come on.
Oh, harder rolls. You don't
Yeah.
understand how I roll.
It's
It is
crazy.
disgusting. Okay, so are you going to do rinse and repeats?
Yeah. That's
Okay, into the same. No shrouded this time. So all yours. Into the same squadron.
Same procedure, okay?
Okay. Full house. There, no,
I
you
will
roll
roll this
that
one.
one. Yeah. All
Okay,
hits.
everything hit him.
Yep.
And we're rolling this. 5 up.
2 pens. 3
3
pens.
Oh, mama.
Nothing I could do there. I can't do anything. Now, you have to roll one at a time because it is a squadron, so we need to see what happens to one to move on to the other. Okay, so do you want to go rolling? They get some tasty rolls. I don't think you can use Lance. You can't use Melter against
Exactly,
them.
it's not working with them.
Do they get something else?
I don't think so. Just Lance and Melta.
I think that's it. And they have reinforced, maybe? I don't know. They have something else. Anyway, let's roll. We'll double check if there is.
Yeah, exactly. First one.
One at a time, yeah. It's a 1. Okay, so I ignore that, I think.
3.
I think I ignore that as well.
3.
And 3. So I think I ignore all of them, but obviously that's 3 hull points down, taking me to 2. And that's it, right? For them?
And the other 2s, right?
Did 5 go through?
I mean, in the previous tank, because I've been shooting with the other one. I've been shooting this one and then this one.
Okay, and you want to shoot which
No,
one?
I'm not going to shoot. Actually, I have to shoot this ones. So.
Okay, let's get some dice ready and we'll go into. Okay, we're back. We're going to move on to the Achilles now. So yeah, basically, Horus made a little mistake. He thought that I had missed one of my shrouded, but I actually passed both. And we're going into the Achilles. He's got an extra, as he stated at the beginning, he added an extra multi-melter just because he needed some points. We're happy with that. And let's shoot. So we're going to do the melters first. Strength 8.
Let's go.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s and re-rolling, okay?
Re-rolling because of twin linked, yeah. Okay, and twin linked.
Hitting 4.
Okay, and then you need 6s to go through.
Yeah.
One goes through. Shall we do something? Because I would get a cover save from that side. So roll a dice. A 1-2 is the one from the cover save. No, it's not. So it goes through. So you can. That's 1 pen that's gone through, and then you do have 4 shots from the other gun, which is the Achilles quad launcher, which is strength 8. Yeah. So 4 shots from there.
Let's go there. 4
Time
up.
to crack it open.
It's hitting everything actually.
Everything hits, yes. And then 6s, but you do have Sunder. Yeah, it's great.
I reroll.
Sunder. Looking for 6s because of the strength 8.
And you got
That's another one. Perfect.
Yeah.
So nothing I can do. You do take off my last 2 hull points from here, but check if the melter one goes through because one of the melters go through. So a 5, which is explodes. Yeah, it does explode. Okay, so how many inches does this one explode? Is 6 inches. So it hits this one and hits this one. Do you want to try and wound me? So you need a 2 up here.
Okay, let's go. It's 3 up, right?
2 up. It's no, strength 8. Yeah, so 3 up.
It's hitting. I mean, it's wounded.
So 2 up there is fine. And then strength 8 on the side armor. So you need a 6. Nothing there. Perfect. But it does explode. I do have 6 guys inside. So I'm going to get 6 dice. And you need to wound me with 6 dice.
Okay, let's go.
2 ups, basically. Don't kill my veterans because they
I don't want to. I just want to get in close combat, literally. Everything hits.
Everything wounds. 6 wounds. Okay, so I'm going to do Artificer armor, which I do have on my sergeant. SN rules, I can only do the same as my initiative. So 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 3 ups. 1 does die. Apart from that, now I have to do a pinning test, which I fail. So they are now pinned. So we'll take this Land Raider Achilles off, and we'll put the veterans exactly where they are, and a little pinning marker. Okay, we're back, and like magic, the Achilles is no longer there. Obviously, pinned unit as well. Not the best of starts. We're going to move on to the next Land Raider. He is also targeting the Achilles Dreadnought and trying to create as much havoc as possible. Here we go. 4 shots.
4 shots, 4 up. Okay.
4 up.
Let's go.
So that's 2 hits.
Twin link, actually. So.
No, those aren't twin linked, right?
Yeah, these are the twin links.
Ah, okay, okay.
laser. So
Cool.
just hitting 3 in total, okay?
Okay.
And now 5 up, re-rolling. Re-rolling. Nothing happened, so...
Nothing happens.
Okay, and now we're gonna go to the big boy, right?
Yep, big boy.
Cerberus.
Yes.
I'm gonna be shooting the Spartan in there.
Okay.
It's a range. I'm gonna have 4 shots, which is ordnance, so I'm gonna be re-rolling to penetrate
Yeah,
armor.
well, it's 2d6 and choose the highest with all.
Exactly.
Okay.
And also I had the 2 lasers
Yep.
and the Melta.
And the
Okay,
Melta.
the Melta is gonna be white this
Okay,
time, okay?
perfect. Yeah, let's do it. So hitting on 4s.
Yeah. But where are you going? Melta is twin link. We
Yeah,
have to
the
forget
rest
that.
isn't. Yeah.
I can reroll this one,
Okay.
which is hitting. So 3 in total.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay. No one. I
No,
had
no ones. No.
Okay, good.
No ones.
I don't get hot.
Okay.
Anyway, good. So I'm gonna shot first the neutron blaster.
Okay. So
Is
2d6 choosing the
2d6.
highest. And that is a double pen.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Good. And I'm gonna do the Melta,
Okay.
which is 6. Nothing.
Yeah. And the last count, which is a 5.
6 because you got flare shot,
6
right?
because it's a flare shoot. Yeah.
I
Nothing. Yeah.
reroll.
You can reroll because of Sunder. 5.
Nothing.
Okay. Perfect. So we got there in the end, but we do have a penetrating at AP2 or
AP1.
AP1. Okay. So all yours and nothing I can do.
From now on, you have to do
Snapfire.
Snapfire.
Snapfire
That's the
anyway, because of shock pulse, isn't it?
Exactly,
Shock pulse.
shock pulse.
Okay, and see if you
Say
can
what
blow it up.
happened now.
4, which is a 5, so
6.
6, which is immobilized.
Immobilized,
basically.
oh.
So it is immobilized, nothing I can do there. And you've taken off 1 hull point, taking him down
Yep.
to 5 hull points left. Perfect. I believe that's the end of your shooting phase, right?
You're right, sir.
Okay, so on to turn 2. No, on to
Turn
turn 1
one.
for the Death Guard. We are back. Movement now over for the Death Guard as they move up the field, trying to move against the objective. Obviously, Jose did get 3 points for the middle of ground. He also got a point for killing one of the Achilles. No, it is a squadron, so you haven't
I have
actually
to kill
you
the
have to
both
kill
guys.
So 3 points for holding the middle ground on turn 1. As for my movement, everything has moved up. Sadly, my Spartan is now basically a potato, so it can't move up. I've disembarked as much as I can. Moved up, the Dreadnought now has a 7-inch charge, and by the way, we are not using these smaller pieces of terrain as -2 to charging through them, but we are acting as if they had terrain for infantry there, so changing it up. Obviously, the likes of this, which is more ruins, we are -2, so I did have a -2 on that run with my Dreadnoughts. Fellblade moving up the field just after the Rhino moved up as well. I will be targeting 2 tanks with the super heavy rules, and my Achilles moved up 6 inches, now targeting again just the Land Raider just in front, or the Achilles just in front, and I have disembarked with my veteran squad onto the center ground. I won't be capturing it because obviously they are contesting, but at least Jose will not be able to get points later on if that unit is still there. So, with that said, we're going to get some dice ready and start some shooting. Okay, starting off with the Fellblade, I am firing my Demolisher into this Land Raider, and the Fellblade cannon or accelerator autocannon is actually firing into this Land Raider. My las cannons are sadly not within range of 24, so I can't fire them. I think this one is, we need to check. But first of all, anyway, we're doing the Demolisher cannon. So see if it scatters. And it scatters 1 inch, so it's still going to hit.
Yeah.
Perfect. Strength is 12. I am ordnance, so I roll 2d6. And it is a penetrating
straight.
hit straight. You do have a cover save of a 6 up.
Yeah,
From
let's
the
do
roll.
it.
No, you
Nothing.
do. And the Demolisher is actually AP3, so nothing that I can't really blow it up. Let's see what it does. It's a 6, so it is immobilized.
It's immobilized there.
Yeah,
Another
so-
potato.
Another potato. So we'll do all the rest off camera and go from there. Okay, we're going to go and have double check. The las cannons are also in range. So hitting on 4s and
Rerolling.
rerolling.
Because this one is twin link, not like I said before.
Yes, true. So Jose did say twin link there. Obviously, it was wrong. And looking for 5s and 6s.
Rerolling too.
Nothing.
Okay.
Next up, we've got the Fellblade accelerator. And that
Pretty
is...
much. It's hitting again, so yeah.
Now, night fighting, do I scatter fully with night fighting?
Actually, I don't know
I
that.
think I do. I'm going to re-roll because I have I can reroll with him.
Okay.
So that's the same. So I'm going to actually check if Night Fighting does do something different to that. Okay, we're back and we've actually checked. It's only Barrage which changes in Night Fighting where you have to reroll a hit. So it still hits, and this is Strength 10, AP 2, Armor Bane ranged, Exoshock 4+, Blast. Okay, so the strength is 10, so I need to get a 4, but I am Ordnance.
So you
and
roll 2 and choose the biggest or the highest one?
well, this is weird because it's Ordnance 1 and Armor Bane range. So Ordnance you would roll 2d6, but Armor Bane range is 2d6 to penetrate.
Oh,
So I'm going to say this is basically with Armor Bane. So 3, 4, 5. So it's in anyway. I don't need to reroll that. And then apart from that, I have Exoshock. So on the roll of a 4, it does an extra pen, which it doesn't. So 1 pen. Did you want to?
Yeah, I'm gonna shroud.
Shroud. Did you want to do shroud, right?
Yeah, 4 up.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. Five up. 5 up.
Oh yeah, you're right. 5.
And then this is AP 2. Okay, so here we go. It's a 2. So +1 is basically a 3. Do you have reinforced? I think, yeah, you do have reinforced.
Yeah,
luckily.
exactly.
So you ignore it, but you do lose a hull point.
Yeah,
So it's down to 4 on there. So yeah, it's very lackluster, isn't it? The Fell Blades. So yeah, Ordnance 1 and the Armor Bane range. I'm sure there's a rule where I can basically roll 2d6 and maybe reroll, but we shall see. And then the Exoshock we did already. Perfect. So more las cannon goodness. We're going to do 4 melters into him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting on 4s.
Rerolling. I'm glad.
Rerolling.
3. Yep.
And
6s.
6s. Nothing. And then I've got another 4 shots from the Centurion. Hitting on 4s, no rerolls. And looking for 6s. And then they do have Sunder as well.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing. Okay.
Not
Not going very well. Next up, I'm going to do the Spartan. I'm going to do all of its land cannons into the closest land raider.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just going to do that. Nothing I can do. I am snap firing though.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 6s. And then twin linked. Whoa! He's angry.
Wow.
Okay. So looking for 5s. Wow! A triple 10. Nothing you can do. Nope. You've lost 3 hull points. Basically, I need another 6 here. Wow.
3 ones, please.
This is good fire. Ooh, there he is.
Oh, it's gone already.
It's gone. Snap firing Spartan.
Snap firing.
Wow. Oof. Okay, so do you have guys inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
How many guys do you have?
11 guys, actually.
11 guys. Okay, so I'm gonna get some dice here really quickly.
Yeah.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 8. I'll roll 3 more after this. So 2's to wound. That is 7 already. 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10
saves.
Saves, please. 10 saves, please. And you can do your Artificer armor rolls if you want.
I will make it.
And you do have a character in there, right?
Yeah, I have a character.
Okay. Which was the
champion.
The champion. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm gonna throw all at the same time, actually. Well,
unless you want to do Artificer armor.
I'm gonna do Artificer armor. Okay.
So
up.
Okay. So up. Is this on the champion?
It's on the champion.
Okay.
Yeah. Not in the champion. In the
sergeant.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you can do 4 in total.
3, 4.
Okay. And then you can do the rest onto 3 ups. Is it 3 ups?
Yeah, 3 ups.
Okay.
And I have no feel no pain because
Strength
it's double the strength, right?
8.
So 3 guys die.
Ooh. And then a pinning check, please.
Yes.
So, you are fearless? No.
No,
you're not fearless.
Yes, I'm gonna roll it. I'm
4,
okay.
5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, so we'll take the tank out. We'll put the guys exactly where it is, and then I'll finish off my shooting phase. Okay, we're back, and it's now starting to look like a battlefield. More infantry out, and this is when it gets very interesting because the likes of these Terminators can now fire into that unit. So, some bolter fire, Jose. I've got hitting on 4s here.
Yep.
And they are twin linked, but they are combis. Good shooting from this unit. Very good shooting.
Very good shooting.
Both the Spartan and them doing really well. Okay, and wounding on 4s. That is 3 wounds,
3
please.
Wounds. Okay, 3 up.
Yep. You can do Artificer armor if you want.
Nice, okay. Feel no pain.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
That's okay. Feel no pain 5. And 2 guys less.
Nice.
Ooh,
tasty.
They're really dying.
Okay, perfect. So I'm not going to shoot with a Contemptor because I do have a 7-inch charge. If I shoot my melters into them, he'll probably remove closest to the Contemptor, so my charge will get a bit longer. But what I will be doing is I will be firing some shots with these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolter shots. 5 bolter shots. No, one is an apothecary. So a bolt pistol, which is a miss, and then some bolter fire. And can you check if I'm rapid fire range of these guys?
Yeah, I think so.
I should be. I'm not going to. I can because I do have relentless with veterans, so I can charge after that. So just check who's in rapid fire range because I think I need to add. Yeah, everybody is right. Everybody is.
Everyone is in.
Okay, so bolters, and there we go, hitting on that, and then 4s, 2 more wounds there from some bolter fire.
Okay.
And obviously the flamer, the Alchem flamer is out of range.
Everything okay?
All passed. And then we're going to shoot, quickly shoot the rapier.
Yes,
and he's going to fire into the Achilles because he didn't do his job. Yeah. So hopefully what is it called? Laser destroyer, right? Rapier. Okay, so hitting on 4s. I'll re-roll that.
Hitting 1.
And I'll re-roll now the proper twin links.
Exactly.
Okay, 1 miss. And then strength 9.
Yep.
So that is that is a pen, basically.
A pen, exactly, yeah.
Exo shock on a 6 up again. No, nothing. So 1 pen, nothing you can do.
Let's see what happened now. Oh my goodness!
There we go.
Not failing the guy.
Okay, so you got guys inside as well?
Yeah, you have to throw 6 dice actually.
6 inside only.
And also the area, just to see if he's cutting.
Okay, so the blast is 4 inches. We can do that off camera and check all the rest. And we did do, by the way, I did do my roll on the blast.
Yeah, exactly.
I needed a 6, I didn't get a 6. So 2 ups here. And that is 6 wounds, please, on the guys inside.
Okay. Tienes, so we're going to get moving into...
Yeah, you need to do 6 saves, please, here.
Yeah. I'm going to do the Sergeant, okay?
Okay, yeah, Artificer Armour.
2 up.
He's dead. Does he have Feel No Pain? No, he can't use Feel No Pain.
Exactly.
Okay, and so these are 4 more normal saves.
4 more saves. 2 guys less.
Okay, so the Sergeant and 2 guys down. Yeah. Hitting check as well there, please.
Yes.
You're okay. Fine. Perfect. Okay, so I believe that is the end of my shooting. I can't complain.
Oh, you have done marvelous.
You did well, but I think I've done slightly better than you.
Much better.
Okay, perfect. So we'll take all the dead out. We will do the explosion off camera and tell you what's actually happened. And then we will go into 1 cheeky charge, which is my Contemptor. Okay, we're back. And I was about to charge. Jose has done, what is it called?
Gorgon Spite.
Gorgon Spite, which is his special reaction, advanced reaction. Now, he had Volkites. They had 4 shots each. Gets hot. It was going to be very slow because you have to do 4 shots each to see the gets hot. So it was going to be very slow. We've done it off camera.
Yeah.
He's actually lost 2 guys from gets hot, even with the 4-up Feel No Pain for being an objective. But he's lost 2, 6 hits, not 12 hits in total. 3 wounds in total from into the Dreadnought because obviously he needed 6s. We still haven't done the melters because we want to show you that on camera, but this has sped up the report by about 15 minutes. So 2 ups here. 1 goes through. You do have an extra one that goes through now. Nothing there. But look, you have wounded him and he's now down to 5. And the other thing that Jose has done is he removed them from the front. So my charge is now an 8 instead of a 7. Okay, now we've got the melters as well.
Melters. Okay. I'm going to drop it separately.
Do you want to explain what your reaction does?
Yeah, I mean, if you are charging me, before anything is resolved, even though if the charge has failed, I can react you shooting twice the amount of shots that I have in that weapon.
Yep.
But the only thing is that you gets hot. And,
I know, and this is what happens. Okay, so melters now.
Yeah, melters. Now I'm going to drop for the guys on the unit first, and then I'm going to do the Iron Father, okay?
Perfect. Okay, so melters hitting on 4s.
4s, and gets hot. It's all right.
Okay.
Okay, 1 to hit, and it's wounding, okay?
It's a wound. Okay, so 5 up. It goes
Another
through,
wound.
so down to 4 here.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Iron Father.
The Iron Father is 2 up, okay?
Okay.
3 up, sorry.
3 ups because of night fighting.
Yeah. It's hitting both.
Okay.
And now 3 ups.
Both. And these are melters as well, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so 5 ups. Both go through. Down to 2. I think that was good, in a sense. You've lost 2, but you've taken 4 wounds off. I believe that's it, right? That's all your Overwatch. Exactly. Okay, I need an 8 now. This would be the icing on the cake for this turn. If I can get in and start smashing some Iron Hands, that would be good. So, that is a 4 and a 1, means that I'm not moving. I am moving 3 inches. We'll just do that to remember. And that concludes my turn, Jose.
Amazing turn, Paragon. I mean, you had the lead 2 tanks at the same time. Oh my goodness.
I think it's been a great start to the game. There's been a lot of devastation, a lot of tanks off the table on both sides, and it's now looking absolutely spectacular. Let's go on to turn 2. Only turn 2. We're back, turn 2 for the Iron Hands, and everything is going up the field as aggressive as possible. We're going to have a good fight now.
Yeah.
This is where it all goes down. Okay, so Mr. Jose, talk us through what's actually happened. Tactics-wise, any tactics, or are you just going in for the kill?
A kind of tactic, I would say.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, the Cerberus just stay normal because I'm going to try to beat down the Spartan.
Yes, yeah.
After how he has performed before. I mean,
he was a boss. And we did say off camera that I'm lucky that even though it is obviously immobilized, I am in a good position to shoot with the sponsons to all the different tanks. And I've cleared out 2, which is great.
That was
okay,
amazing.
So take us through, movement-wise.
I have repositioned this Land Raider just to be able to shoot properly the Spartan in case that this one does the work.
Yep.
I have take the position with Immortals to be able to shoot at them. Let's see how it does.
Yeah. And talking about Immortals, we did redo the wounding rolls at a -1 strength.
Yeah, exactly.
And basically everything stayed exactly the same as it is.
Yes.
Okay, stayed put on the center objective, just shuffled up here.
Yeah.
We will have a Contemptor off here. And what else do we have?
I have to do the movement with the Gorgons because, I mean, you have Immobilized. It's the new potato of the table too.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to try to get into the fray as soon as I can. So let's see
Help
how
out
it goes.
how much is possible, yeah.
And also the veterans with the Moritat.
Okay.
They're going to try to shoot down the Achilles. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, with their grav guns. Perfect. And then this Contemptor has slightly moved up here.
Yeah.
Just to remember that I do have a Contemptor moving up the ruins on this side. Perfect. So that's the movement. Let's go straight on to shooting coming up next.
Hello, you beautiful SN Plus community. It's DC here, and I've got a little bit of an update for you. If you are watching this video and you are all up to date with everything that's going on with us, then you should be fine. But if you're tuning in and you're thinking, why am I watching this video? Then this may be helpful to you. As part of the big move for SN, where we are moving to Horus Heresy as a sole game platform on the channel, and again, you should have watched the big changes to the channel update, which we put out for free on YouTube. If you haven't, pause the video, go and check that out first, then you'll be up to speed to this point. But with those changes, we are making a streamlined enhancements to SN Plus, which is the YouTube membership tiers you will see where you get your little shield icons from. Now, we had many and they were a bit confusing. We've now streamlined them down. You may be on one of those tiers that could be disappearing soon. If you let that expire, then you'll be able to get access to SN Plus, which will make us sad, make you sad, and make everybody sad. So what we would like you to do is to check out what level of tier you are on. You can see on our tiers, you will have being removed soon, or words to that effect, as the tier that is obviously temporarily being phased out. If you want to change your tier and you are in one of those, then there is an icon in the top corner, a little cog icon like the Mechanicum. That cog will allow you to change your tier and access the other ones. We're going to have a standard Horus Heresy Battle Report tier, which is the no frills, no fuss. If you just want your extra Battle Report content, you go there. And then we have ourselves a full access tier. That's a little bit more support for us because we're going to be doing extra content and videos, including one recently such as Jose's absolutely gorgeous Raven Guard Army showcase. And that's the kind of content you'll be seeing on full access. A lot more behind the scenes, a lot more reviews, and everything in between. Also, if you're feeling extra supportive and frisky, then we have, of course, the SN Plus Legends tier, which a few of you legends have jumped up on, which we were super appreciative of, and that gets you all the other stuff you get on top of that, but also helps us build the channel, build more armies, everything else. We absolutely love our legends, of course, because they are really helping us push the channel further and further. And last but not least, we have launched a brand new global WhatsApp community page. It's a little bit like our old Discord, but a lot more access. We're in there a lot more because we tend to, as a team, use WhatsApp a lot more. And we've got a growing community in there. It's been absolutely amazing on the launch. So thank you everyone who's jumped in and is chatting away in each of the channels there. But you can get access to that through Patreon. Any Patreon level gets you access to that. But on top of that, our Patreons also get access to other perks, which you can see on the Patreon page, which there'll probably be a link below, which Pardo will put into the description. So check that out. So, quick reminder again, if you are on one of the older tiers, make sure you are moved over to the brand new ones, which we'll see when you hit the cog button and you'll see the different levels. But a final reminder as well, you cannot change those through your app. So if you're on the app now and you're thinking, DC, it's not working, that's because you have to go into a browser of some kind. If you don't have a browser, go to the local library. Very helpful. Anyway, hope you're all good. Hope you're enjoying the content, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.
Starting off on this flank, we've got the biggest gun on the table at the moment, firing into my Spartan. I will be shrouding.
Yeah, obviously you
I
have
have to. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do the last cannons first?
Yeah, Cerberus is going to be doing the last cannons. Well, I can do everything.
Okay, you've got a different
Red ones is going to be last cannons.
Melta and
Melta
the
white.
Cerebus and the Cerebus Gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect.
4 up. Only.
Oh, we need to roll if there's night fighting or not, actually. Wait.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
move
you're
that roll.
right. You are
no,
right.
You can keep that save if you want. There is no night fighting. It's only on a 4-up. So you can. Do you want to roll again?
I think that I should because I
Okay.
don't remember.
Yep. Yep. Perfect. Roll again. So no night fighting. Or
3
night
up.
fighting only on a 4-up.
Not 3 up. Okay, this is way better. Lasers does the job anyway. 4 up, and this is gonna need a 6. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I have to roll 2 because of the ordnance. I mean the
Okay, for the big one. So one of them. So penetrating. Second one, penetrating. Third one is a strength is.
And then I have feedback there. So I have to roll a dice.
Okay.
And if I got 1,
you get feedback.
happens.
Yeah, and no, and you also have gets hot, but
Gets
there was no ones.
Exactly.
Okay, so 2 penetratings for now.
Yeah.
And then anything else? No, that's it. And the Melta went through, right? So you need the 6.
6 for the Melta.
No, you can't actually do anything with the Melta because strength
Flare
8.
shield.
That's a flare shield.
Flare shield.
So 2 go through. I do have. I did shroud, so I do have 5 ups here.
Mm-hmm.
1 goes through.
Aye.
What's the AP?
AP1.
AP1.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, so 5 up.
5 up.
No, it is a 1. And you don't have Sunder, right? On it?
No, it doesn't have Sunder.
No Sunder. Okay, so basically this goes into this. I like
Yeah.
it. Not that
you
scary.
have a snapshot, but considering what you have done before,
I'm happy.
that's like nothing.
Yeah, I think I should better snap firing than not. Okay, let's move on to the other Land Raider.
Yeah, let's go
Is
there.
he firing again into the Spartan now that he's still here?
Yeah, we're gonna do that actually.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw separately. These are the normal lasers.
Yeah, not twin linked.
Twin link, okay, don't forget that, guys.
Yeah, all hit.
All hitting, and
then
then
the twin linked.
the twin link one. Everything hits.
Perfect.
So I
Looking
need
for sixes.
sixes. Re-rolling. I re-roll
re-rolling.
everything.
Come on. Hopefully you do get a 6.
Where are you going?
Nothing there. Oh, I am happy about that.
Yeah, you're really
and
happy.
Shall we do? We can do that
Yeah,
one.
we're gonna try to do this one. So
Okay. And
let's-
is he going into the Achilles?
No, it's gonna go to the rapiers actually.
Ooh, okay. Perfect. So that only one of the last cannons would be able to go to the rapier.
Yeah.
The other one can go into
Yeah, the
into that.
Achilles. Let's
into
go
the
there.
Achilles.
Let's do that.
Okay.
The first one going to the rapiers.
Perfect.
Okay, one hitting,
Yep.
and the other one getting into the Achilles. Only one hitting too. So
Okay. So
rapiers 2 up.
Yep. That
One-
goes through. Nothing I can do. So 1 wound on
one
them.
wound. And then the Achilles is just 5
fives, yeah.
and re-rolling.
Re-rolling Birds of Thunder.
That's
nothing
okay, nothing
there.
happened.
Oh, your las cannons are not as powerful anymore.
They're not from like yours, definitely.
Okay, and then that's all the big guns done.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of small arms fire, so we're going to do all the small arms fire off camera, and we'll come back and give you an update on how that goes. Okay, we're back. We've done all the small arms fire of these two units. We've also done the Dreadnoughts, and we're leaving this last unit to actually fire with their Gravs. Now, the Gravs from guns from that Dreadnought actually did 1 wound. He failed to hit with 1. A couple of shots from the Volkites. He's done 3 wounds, so I need to roll. I'm going to go for Artificer Armour. So it's a pass, and it's a pass. And then one of the Melter shots, I do have a cover save, which I pass. Then 2 Melter shots from the Dreadnought itself into my Dreadnought. This could be the end of my Dreadnought. We shall see. 5 ups. And it is the end of my Dreadnought. Explosion is 5 inches, which we'll sort that out now. And then moving on to here, we've got 4 Volkite shots, 2 ups. 1 goes through. Feel no pain, 5 up. Nothing there happens. And then 1 more wound.
Another
Perfect.
one.
And it goes through.
Whoa.
5 up, feel no pain, but passes the feel no pain. So a wound's there. And then we've got 2 Melters. These would instantly kill me, but I do have a 4 up invulnerable save. So failed 1, or passed 1. So I'll take the one that was wounded. So he is basically dead. Okay, now 5 inches. What does he get? Do you want to measure? Tell me.
Yeah, we're going to measure everything at the moment.
I think it's going to get quite a lot.
It's going to be
The Dreadnought.
1 immortal.
1 immortal. So that's the immortal, wounded. The Dreadnought, 3 up, doesn't wound. And then it clips a couple of mine.
One of yours.
I think it's 2. Do you want to wound twice there? It's 5 inches, right?
Yeah,
1 and 2.
Another one, yeah.
So 2 ups. Wounds once. I'm going to do Artificer Armour because it's one of them that is in range. Perfect. And then doesn't clip there, right?
No, it doesn't keep there.
Okay, so he's removed now. Oh, we wanted the Dreadnought fight there in the middle, but he's not there anymore. It's better to take him off because if I can attack you at the same time, that becomes trouble. Perfect. That's the end of your shooting.
No, actually, I have to do the...
Oh, no, yes, we do want to say that. So we've got the Moritat and the rest of the unit firing into the Rhino, right?
No, the Moritat is going to shoot the...
Into here. Okay,
one.
let's show what the Moritat can do.
Okay, the Moritat is having the Graviton Pistol, so it's 12 shots.
Yes.
Hitting on 2 up.
Okay.
I'm glad that it's 2 up. And now 2 up is gonna make a
basically a glancing hit on 2s.
Exactly.
Because of grav.
So it's
There we
gone.
go.
The
So
guy.
it's gone. Okay, so it is a wreck. It can't explode.
No, it doesn't explode.
There is no one inside, so we'll put some flames up here, and that finishes off your turn.
Exactly.
Is there any charges?
Um,
Contemptor can charge.
I can't. Oh yeah, I can.
This one.
Yeah, my idea is charge to that.
Okay,
that
so do you want
unit.
to roll really quickly?
Let's do it.
He's in perfectly.
Yeah.
So we're moving him and go straight into the assault phase. Okay, straight into combat. Only 1 combat, hitting on 2s with a Contemptor into the Rhino.
Let's go. 5 attacks.
All
Everything
hits, and then
hits.
strength 9 to Phantama of 11. So basically no ones. So basically all those are penetrating hits. They are AP2. So that's a glance. So do you want to roll to see if it explodes?
Yeah. Let's.
Basically needing a 6 here.
I really hope it explodes, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. So it's just a wreck. I do have to do a pinning check for the guys inside as they come out. And I don't. They're fine. Perfect. So more flames onto here, which I like a lot because the contrast with the snow is very cool. We'll bring them out. I'll probably put them around here. And that finishes off your turn 2.
Yeah.
We move on to my turn 2. Coming up. Okay, we've disembarked. But before we go on to my turn 2, just my turn 2, I can't believe it. We are going to charge. He did say off camera, so it's not that I'm being nice, it's that he did one. So with all the excitement of the Contemptor, we forgot to charge. So he is going to charge into the veteran unit that he did fire into.
5. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in
Okay,
exactly.
what is it, a
in the
5?
range.
Okay, perfect. So we'll get them in, we'll prepare the dice, and we'll go into another combat. And this one's actually quite important because if you do remove me from here with that unit, basically you will score another 3 points in the middle. Okay, we're back, and a lot of attacks. I did hold the line, by the way, Jose. I did forget. I was going to overwatch, and then I said, let's just hold the line, which I think is better because he gets less attacks. So we're going to go into initiative 4 first. So your normal guys. Oh, no, initiative
Initially 5 actually,
with your Praetor. Perfect.
Iron Father in this case.
Iron Father, yeah, perfect. Okay, so let's do that.
Yeah, I'm having Paragon Blade and also the Thunder Hammer, so I'm gonna attack my 5 attacks with the Paragon Blade.
Perfect.
And I have Hatred. Okay, so I'm rerolling
all the hits.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
3 up. Rerolling this too. So for impacting now, it's Strength 5.
Okay.
3s to wound and 6s. Okay, 2 guys are gone straight.
Nice. Okay, so nothing I can do. No fear, no pain. So these 2, I'm just going to remove these 2 at the back there.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you with your initiative 4, which I also have.
Yeah.
So you can do your 6 attacks.
6 attack only.
Yeah.
4 up. No, actually, I'm hitting on 5s.
On 5s because of weapon skill 5, no?
Yeah, I have weapon skill 4.
Yep.
So I'm rerolling and I'm rerolling all this.
Because of hatred.
Yeah, exactly. 3 hits only and 4's the wound. Only one wound.
Okay, I'm going to do it on my Artificer armor.
Yep.
2 up. That's perfect. Okay, now my turn to attack at initiative 4, which is basically everything else.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do my normal attacks with the veterans. I need to take 2 of these off because they were slaughtered before they could actually attack. Weapon skill is 5, so I'm hitting on 3s. Whoops. And then 4s, so nothing there. Then I have my Power Scythe, which does get an extra attack because of Reaping Blow. I'm hitting on 3s. And no,
2.
Only 2. Not doing very well here. And then plus 2 strength, so wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, rending 6 up. So that is AP2, basically.
Yeah.
Nice.
Invulnerable 5 and also feel no pain 4, okay?
Yes, because you are on the objective.
Yeah. And saving 1 and feel no pain.
4 up.
Yeah,
perfect.
nice.
Saved. Okay, and then I do have my Apothecary, who has 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Nothing. That was quite bad.
Yeah, I have to hit you now with the Sergeant.
With your Unwelty. Yeah, you've got your Sergeant with the Thunder Hammer, and you've also got the Servo Arms.
Machinator Array.
There we go, which is 2 attacks.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
So Thunder Hammer first?
Thunder Hammer, 2 attacks. It's gonna hit some 5, but reroll him.
Okay.
Reroll him.
Yeah.
1.
1 hit, and 2 splats. Ooh, always that one. And then you've got the array.
Machinator Array.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, but reroll him. So
Nothing.
1 only.
Yep.
3 up.
Massive.
Hitting,
And
so 1 wound.
AP2, right?
AP2, yeah.
And strength 5, right?
Yeah.
So go straight through, but I do have my Fear No Pain here.
Yeah, exactly.
That fell off my hand, so I won't use that. So 1 wound dealt there.
Yeah.
So in total, you've done 3 wounds. No, sorry, 2, 4, 5 wounds in total, because these were instant killing. And I've done nothing, so I've lost by quite a lot. And I fail, 6, 7, 8, because I don't have stubborn on veterans, do you? Let's quickly check.
I don't think so.
Special rule, chosen warriors, Fury of the Legion, Heart of the Legion, infantry units type, and line type, so no. And they got relentless, so no. I do have Fear No Pain, but I couldn't have taken them from them. And I could have taken it on here, but I think I rolled a 2. So it should have been a 4 because of my Apothecary there. So, do you want to try and catch me?
I'm heavy, actually. I'm
heavy can still catch.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's Cataphracti that can't. People get
confused about that.
Confused about that. So that's a 2 and a 6.
You.
So, goodbye, veterans and Apothecary. Okay, so this is great for you, Jose, because it means that at the end of your turn, you do get 3 points for holding this middle ground again. Right. That's not nice.
But you're doing a lot too, buddy.
You're 6 points to 1, going on to my turn 2. And let's see how it goes. Coming up next. Turn 2, movement now over for the Death Guard. Moved up with my Cataphracti, hoping to take down these Immortals over here. I've moved up or run with my veterans just to hold the center ground here. Remember that they are lined. Moved up with a big squad of veterans, obviously trying to take down that Moritat and his unit. And the rest has basically stayed put. Can't really move him anywhere, but he's in a good place with his long range. And basically, he's a boss. He's want to try and fire at, obviously, that Land Raider next and see how it goes. And behind these ruins, we have moved up my Contemptor now and is ready to break through the ruins and charge the other Contemptor there. So, we're going to get some dice and we're going to start shooting with this bad boy here. coming up next. Okay, starting off, we are going to fire everything from the Fellblades into these, what are they called again?
Gorgons.
Gorgons. So we're going to start off with the Demolisher Cannon first, and that obviously is a small blast. I shall roll here, and that is minus 4, so
something
22,
like
so something like that. So it's going to get 3.
3, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, and these are strength 12, so 2 to wounds. 3 wounds. Now these are AP3,
yeah,
but
so
brutal 2, but this is rending on that, so that is a brutal 3, AP2 on that 6.
I'm gonna do the 6, okay?
Okay, so brutal 3. What do they have? 5 ups, right?
Yeah, 5 up. One guy is
so
gone,
one
literally
is
obliterated.
Obliterated, gone, no longer there.
The other 2. So okay, I'm gonna throw the first one with 2 up.
Okay.
Is all right?
Yep.
And the other one, gone too. Bam,
Ooh,
bam.
because of the double strength, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect.
Triple strength, actually.
Triple strength, yeah, true. Strength 12. Okay, next up, we're going to do the las cannons into them. Hitting on 3s, twin
Rolling.
that's 3
Everything
hits.
but 1, 2 up.
And then 2s to wound, that is 3.
Okay.
3 5 ups. You can do
5.
1 at a time, yeah? 5
Yeah,
ups.
1 at a time.
So 1 is dead.
1 is gone.
2 gone. And 3
gone.
That
The
is
unit's
the unit
gone.
down.
My goodness.
Meaning the big accelerator autocannon is no longer firing. Now, next up, what we will do is I'll do a lot of small arms fire from here. I'll do small arms fire here. I'll do small arms fire here. We do have the Spartan.
Yeah.
And it's going to fire into...
Snapshots, remember, but it's going to do the job.
Yep, it's probably going to do the job. So I'm going to go into that land raid over there.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hitting on 6s. Twin linked.
2.
That is 2.
Oh, that, I'm scared now.
And then looking for 5s and 6s with Sunder. That is 1 glance.
Yeah.
So 1 down to 4 hull points over there. Not much I can do. So that's all my shooty goodness. I do have 2 melters from the Dreadnought in there, firing through the doors into that Contemptor. That is 2 hits.
3s.
And nothing there. And what I will do on camera is I will do my psychic power from my librarian here. So give me a second, let me check some stats and we'll come back in a second. Okay, we're back and we've done a lot of small arms fire. I think I took 1 off on here.
1 off.
Yeah, I took 1 here. Remember, they do have their feed no pain. Now, off camera, I actually did my psychic power. And obviously, like I said at the beginning, I went with Divinatory Aegis. And I did do a leadership test and I passed it. So I have precision strikes and precision shots on that unit on a 5 up. So I did do a lot of precision shots onto the Moritat. I think I gave you 5 in total.
Yeah, exactly.
And 2 onto the normal because obviously I'm wounding at a -1 being Iron Hands. Apart from that, I shot with a Dreadnought. He forgot to shoot back, but we've done it also off camera. And he actually has done 2 wounds with the Grav, which I do have my invulnerable saves because he didn't get any 6s. No, he is down to 4 wounds. Cheeky smile there, see? Okay, so let's do the saves for the Moritat and those 2 veterans there.
Okay, 2 up for the Moritas. I'm going to show everything at the same time. Okay, if you're all right with it.
Oh, 2 ups.
It's okay.
1
wound less.
Only 1 left on him.
Yeah.
And then you've got 2 wounds on the normal veterans.
You're right. So 3 up. 1 wound less in 1 other.
Okay, perfect. So both of them wounded. I will be charging in next there, so that will do. Apart from that, as you saw, we did move back as a reaction, but we forgot to move them before, so now this is why they're slightly back. Now, lastly, to finishing off my turn now, I do have my Rapier Laser Destroyer firing into that land raid, hoping to take it down. So hitting on 3s and wounding on 5s, but Sunder.
Sunder.
1 glancing hit. So
3.
down to 3. Okay, not bad. That concludes my shooting. As for charges, I have the veterans charging into the Moritat and his unit. Do you want to shoot at me? Or do you want to keep it? Because I'll tell you what I'm charging
I can do 3 reactions in this turn, actually.
Yes,
No, actually 2 reactions.
2 because of your Warlord trait.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what's charging. The Terminator's charging, the Veterans are charging, and the Contemptor's charging.
Charge. I'm not going to shoot you back.
Okay, so into the Moritats, we are just about in. Yeah. We've got the Cataphracti charging into the Immortals. They're in. You would have Overwatch there,
yeah,
right?
I'm going to Overwatch.
Okay, do you want to do that now?
Yeah, let's do it now. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, this is Bolt Kites, shooting back at 3s.
Yep.
And hitting everything but 1.
Another 2 there.
Another
Yeah,
2,
that
sorry.
one.
And 3 to wound. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
that was
only
bad.
one.
Only one. 2 up save, which is a pass.
You're right.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot you now the Meltas.
Meltas.
2 Meltas, 3 up. Only 1, 2 up. 1 wound.
Can you instant kill me? No, you
No,
can't.
he's all right,
Roll of a
obviously.
6. Okay, and then my Dreadnought is charging in. He's made it in with a minus
And
even
I'm
for
gonna
the terrain,
shoot
and
you
you're going
back.
to shoot back. So 2 hits,
2 to hits, and now 2 to wounds.
2 to wound. 2 wounds. I do get my invulnerable saves, which I fail both. So he is down to 2, but we do have a Contemptor off.
Yeah.
So let's move everybody into combat, and we'll catch you back in the fight phase. Okay, we are starting combat on this side. There's a lot of attacks. There's a lot of things happening. I've got 2 characters. He's got a champion. I wasn't really going to or interested in issuing a challenge, but he has to because the champions have to issue a challenge.
Exactly.
So he's issued a challenge. I've said yes with my Primaris Medicae, the Butcher of Barbarous, his name is.
Yeah.
And
That's a good name.
he kills a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I've got a Thunder Hammer. So I will strike last. But you do have a lot of attacks. You have 4 attacks, and you're going to strike with your Paragon Blade, which the champion gets for free.
Yeah.
And you've also paid for Lightning Claw as well, so you get an extra.
So the how was called the gadget that you got for +1?
Cognis, no, I said it before. Cognis
You
Signum
said it
is
and I forget it. Well, doesn't matter.
Anyway, you've got a 4 up in vulnerable.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
So for Cyber Familiar.
You're right.
There we go. So let's do your attacks first.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Okay.
Initiative 5, isn't it?
I got 4. I'm hitting on
Weapon skill 5.
actually.
So 4s to 4s, yeah.
4s
with
re-rolling.
hatred.
Yeah, exactly. Rerolling.
And hatred isn't only when you charge, no?
And if you're charged the first round, yes.
Okay.
And now 3s to wound. Where are
Yeah,
you going?
3s to wound.
3s to wound. I'm looking for 6s.
Yes.
Please. No, not 6s.
Okay,
Well,
no 6s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP2.
Yeah.
So 4 ups here, which I pass 1. I do have Feel No Pain as well,
Yeah.
which I pass.
Oh.
Now, I do have a Thunder Hammer, but the Thunder Hammer can't kill you, right? Because
it can because the -1 is just applied to the shooting phase.
it's just in shooting phase, not in combat.
exactly.
Oh, I like this then.
I
Perfect.
don't.
Okay, so 4 attacks from him on the charge, hitting on 4s. That's 3.
God,
2
I'm gone.
3 2s to wound. That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So 4 ups. Don't fail them.
I don't want to fail it, I promise, but
Oh,
the guy's
what a
still in the
legend.
game.
He survives. Okay, we move on to Initiative 5, more Initiative 5 goodness. Even though I shouldn't have done that, but it was a challenge, so it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
So we go into the Praetor, who has 4 attacks and 1 for charging. Let's try and mince up some Immortals. Here we go. Not like that.
yes, like that, please.
And then...
Whoa,
okay.
thank you.
So he doesn't want to fight. Then we go on to the Lightning Claws, which are 2 attacks, +1 for charging, +1 for 1 each Lightning Claw. So 5 attacks each. Hitting on 4s. There we go. And there we go. And then wounding on 4s, re-rolling. Wounding on 4s, re-rolling. Okay, so only 2 wounds. 1 is AP2 and 1 is AP3.
Okay, I'm going to have to roll for 5 up invulnerable and also the feel no pain.
Okay.
So let's go straight forward, okay?
Yep.
1 is okay, the other one...
5 up,
I have
5
to...
up, feel no pain, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's all
And he
right.
passes. No one wants to die here.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can do your normal attacks.
Yes.
With your rest of the guys. So that's 4 attacks.
4 attacks, and then I'm going to do it with the
Thunder
initiative
Hammer.
1, okay?
Yeah.
Rerolling.
Because of hatred.
Yes, exactly. Everything hits. I'm forced to wound. Okay, well, you got 3 wounds.
3 wounds. No AP, right?
Yeah.
So 2
no
ups. Ooh. Feel no pain. No.
That's one guy
is
less.
dead.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna do. I'll do one of the lightning claws that has attacked already. I'm gonna do it there. So I've got my power fists next, and you've got your thunder hammer.
Yes,
so do you want to do your
right.
thunder hammer?
You do first. It's your turn, buddy.
So my sergeant has 3 attacks plus 1. This is the chain fist going in, hitting on 1 hit,
2 up,
and a wound. Okay, so
5 up,
5 up.
and
1
he's
is
gone.
dead.
1 guy gone.
Okay. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power axes. So 2 attacks plus 1 for charging. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Hitting on 4s, hopefully hitting a bit better.
Oh.
That's much better.
Way
and
better.
then AP strength is plus 2 on an axe? No, plus 1. So 3 is 2 on.
I think they don't have the +1 to
Yeah,
one,
power
right?
axes do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
+1
the axes.
strength.
Yeah, I thought that it was the lightning claw. Sorry.
So these are AP2. So 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds.
7
please.
wounds. Okay, let's do that. By 3s, we are going to be doing this, okay?
Okay.
5 up.
Ooh.
Feel no pain.
Feel no pain. 5 ups. Okay, so
one
1 is
guy.
dead, and then you can do 2.
And how many more do I have to do?
3 more, no?
3 more, yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Okay, pretty much the same. We're
Yeah, you can do those 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 7, so you need
7.
to do 1 more.
One
So-
more. Anyway, I have saved 2, and
Yeah.
then I have to
Feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
So 1 more
another
dice,
one.
and then you have to do 1 more,
Yeah.
which fails.
Fails.
And feel no pain,
Feels okay.
feels the pain. Okay, so I've killed 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit you with the
Thunder
Thunder Hammer. Reroll him 4 up. Reroll
Okay,
him.
because of hatred.
Nothing.
Just
2.
1, 2 up.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Two brutal 2. Remember.
Brutal 2, yeah, because of the Thunder Hammer. Oh, did I do any wounds to you? No, I didn't do any with the. Did I do any wounds with him? Win the
None.
challenge?
No, in the end.
I didn't. Do you pass your saves?
I think so. Yeah.
We'll check, because if they were brutal 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. I have to do it again. You're
Okay,
right.
we'll check. We'll check.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do these brutal 2s. 4 ups. Both passed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check if we did any wounds into your champion, because if you did, you would have to roll an extra dice.
You're
So
right.
let's check that. Okay, we're back, and basically, you do have to do 2 more wounds, because we
I
just
have
do
to.
1. So
With the champion, I
with
have
the
to do 2
4
more
ups.
wounds.
So hopefully you pass 2 more. Let's see.
4.
No,
he's
so
gone.
he
Bing,
is
bing,
gone.
bing.
So that means I win combat there.
Yeah.
Now, doesn't the unit get fearless? Because of the
actually,
champion?
yeah, but the champion is not there anymore, right?
Okay, so you don't get it anymore.
Yeah, but I have I'm a stubborn, so it's
You
all
are
right.
stubborn. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you want to roll to see if you pass?
Yeah.
Leadership 8, I believe.
9 in this
9.
case. but I'm
Perfect.
staying
Okay,
there.
so we stay there.
10 actually. These are 10.
Ooh, 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so we stuck in. Obviously, he's killed the Terminator here. Next up, I'm going to move all the way here into the Contemptors off. So I've got 4 attacks, 5 attacks, because I've got 2 close combat weapons. And you've got 4 attacks,
Yes,
right?
I do.
Okay, do you want to roll first? I'll let you roll first.
You do first. It's your turn, buddy.
Okay, it's I charged in, no?
Yeah.
So 4s.
Whoa!
Oh, and 2s. There you go. So brutal, 3
Brutal.
each.
Yeah.
So that is
Mine.
8. So that is 4. And then you have to do another
2
that
up.
twice again. Yeah.
2 up. Well, no, I'm,
No, that is
Oh, sorry.
5 wounds. No, so you can do. Carry on.
Yeah.
That is 5 wounds dealt. So he's dead already.
already.
He's
Gone.
dead. So he explodes. How big is the explosion?
It's gonna be
2 inches.
2 inches. It's gonna catch a few guys there.
Okay, we can sort that out. I'll put a 2 here. But
Yeah.
you need to attack back.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack you back. He's how many? 4 attacks in total,
4
right?
attacks because you have 2 close combat weapons as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go there. 4 up. Good.
Yes.
gonna be
That's
double
what you want.
explosion,
Choose to
hopefully.
wound. Don't roll ones.
Please don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
4 wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I make a miracle? No, I can't.
Okay.
It explodes 3
3
inches.
inches,
So
okay.
we'll sort all the explosions out.
Yeah.
So we've got a 3-inch explosion and a 2-inch. And what I'll do is I'm going to do all these attacks off camera onto the Moritat's unit, and we'll come back with an update from the explosions and what has happened in this combat. Okay, we're back, and it's been a slaughter of a combat here. The Moritat has survived. I killed the 2 veterans, but he killed all this. Remember that we do have rad grenades in that unit because of the Moritat. There was 2 with power molds, the Moritat and an extra veteran with power molds, making them instant killing. But they were AP3.
Yeah.
So I had a couple of Artificer armor rolls there, but I did fade them on my first or my second roll here. So he killed the Moritat, did kill 4. And then I tried to save Artificer armor roll on my Centurion. He failed on his second roll, so he died, and then 1 perished with him. Apart from that, I attacked back then with my veterans, and I actually have killed 2 of the veterans. He's won combats, but quite a lot. Let's see what I wrote here. So I fail. So let's try and see if you can cut me down. That is a 4 and a 2.
You're right.
So I do run back 2d6, 3 inches only, and that finishes off my turn 2. On to turn 3 for the Iron Hands.
Let's go.
It feels like turn 7.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of things going on.
Yes, it's been quite crazy. Okay, we are back, and it's turn 3. Less and less on the table, but still a lot that can happen. We've got the what do you call it?
Immortals.
Mortals, there we go. We've got the Immortals moving up. I haven't reacted back because obviously I need to stay on that objective to actually try and deny it at least. Contemptor coming in to fight a bit with my big unit of Cataphracti. Obviously these guys are still falling back, but the Moritat now that has made this unit fall back has actually moved further up the field and is within 12 inches, so he's going to be firing some nice grav into that Fellblade. That's basically your movement.
Yeah,
do you want to start your shooting phase straight away?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with the Moritat, for example.
Moritat first. Okay, so 12 shots into the Fellblade. I do have 12 hull points.
Yes.
So you can't fail any on the 12 shots.
But,
statistically,
with my roll, that is not going to
statistically, you should fail 2.
Okay, 12 in total.
12 in total. Hitting on 2s.
2s to hit. Ah, well, definitely
There we
3 out.
Okay.
And 2s to wound. Okay.
2s to wounds, yeah.
8 in total.
Okay, so 8 in total.
Yeah.
So he's down to 8. He's got 4 remaining, which will put another 4 here. And nothing I can do. Can't defensive fire back because all my weapons are more than strength 6. And then we're going to move on to him.
Let's try to go to the Fellblade.
Into the Fellblade. Perfect. Yeah. Let's do this.
The sponsors on the lateral area.
Okay.
So 3 up to hit. Aye.
Only 1.
Only 1. Well, and the center one, which is twin linked.
Twin linked. Twin linked. 2 hits.
And I believe it. Do you have flare shield? Probably,
no,
yes.
no flare shield.
Oh, that's sad, actually. Well, 5 rerolling. Okay.
So 1 pen. And one pen. I can't react to anything because it's a super heavy. So 1 pen goes through. See what happens? It's a 5, 6. Which is a 6. So just loses a hull point because you need to go. It needs to be an explosion result for it to do extra damage. So down to 3 it goes. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll go back to the Cerebus.
Let's go from here to there.
Land Raider.
Land Raider to the veterans, for example.
Yep, lovely. Do I shroud? No, I won't shroud. All yours.
Okay. Yeah, well. First,
4 last cannons.
Yeah, all last cannons
on 3s. Again.
2 to wound, 1 guy
wound,
less.
Nothing I can do.
And then the bolter. The bolter now.
4 shots.
4
twin
shots.
linked.
Twin linked. Yeah. Twin linked. Okay, everything hitting and 3s to wound.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
I'll do. My sergeant isn't there, so 3 ups. All passed.
Everything
lovely. And then finishing off, we've got the Cerebus.
Yeah.
Into the Spartan, I believe.
Yeah.
He's pointing that way anyway, so I will shroud here.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I will shroud.
Let's go with the central line weapon, the laser.
Yeah.
The neutron blaster laser.
Yep.
3s to wound, to hit. Sorry. 3. I'm gonna shoot now the lasers, which is 2 lasers.
Okay.
Both lasers finally. It's the first time that they're hitting.
As well.
And then the multi-melta is twin link anyway. Finally. Hitting 2. Okay.
Hits as well.
2 lasers, 1 multi-melta, and 3 neutron blaster lasers. Okay. The laser.
2 at a time for ordnance.
The
6.
internal,
Yeah, because it's strength 9, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is strength 8. So no, that is a glance.
Strength 10. Strength 10. Sorry.
Strength 10. Okay,
Yeah,
so there's a pen.
Pen. Nothing.
Nothing. 9 to 11,
I have
12.
to feedback to do feedback now.
Yep.
Does
a hull point. Okay.
Okay. And
One
the
more,
third
right?
one
Yeah. Is a pen. So 2 pens goes through. I do have shrouded on this.
Yep.
So 5 ups. Pass 1. So 1 does go through.
I'm gonna throw that one, okay?
Yep.
And
see
then
what
we
happens.
go with the
Is
laser.
it AP1?
Yes.
Okay. So
Fall.
basically, it's done. So I can fire normally, but I can't move. But anyway, I am immobilized, so it doesn't really do much.
And now the lasers. It's Thunder, so I can reroll. I need to do 6s. Nothing.
But reroll.
Reroll. Nothing.
Nothing
The same
there.
roll again.
The flare shield is coming into play there.
Multi-Melta doesn't do anything because of the flare shield, right?
Yes,
Oh,
you can't basically. You need strength.
that's
9.
that. Well, nothing happened,
Nothing
right?
happens, yeah.
That guy's doing the job.
Yeah, he's doing. Look, he's still surviving. 4 hull points left on him. Okay, cool. So we've got some shooting here.
Yes,
Do
actually.
you want to do some shooting there? So
Yes.
we've got some melters and some
Ball
grav.
kites. So
Ball kites.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5.
5 ball kites and 2
10
melters.
shots. Okay. Are you gonna shoot back or something?
I am going to. I can't. I've just used my reaction to.
You're right.
grav.
Sorry.
Yeah.
3s to hit.
Okay.
3s to wound.
Wow! Look at
Look at that.
You
These
still,
hands, these
yeah,
hands.
you still have your melters though. So
Yeah.
the melters could do the
3
damage.
meltas. I'm gonna throw the guys in the unit.
Okay.
2 meltas first.
One
1
hit,
hitting. 2
and-
up to wound.
I was going to say it's going to be a 1. Nothing there. Okay, and you do have melters here as well.
Yeah, the Iron Father.
Okay.
2 up and 2 up.
Another 1. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
insane.
Contemptor can't fire because I'm in combat.
You're right.
But he can't basically fail, so he's charging in here, and
Yeah.
you are charging into there.
Yeah, exactly.
I will overwatch here.
Do it.
So I've got an Alchem Flamer. So D3 Wall of Death is the big 3. 2s to wound is 1 wound.
It's all right.
I believe these are gets hot, which I do a wound
Yeah,
on
it
myself.
gets hot. You're right.
I do a wound on myself. So I'll put a little 1 there. And did you pass your save?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and then I've got bolt pistols from 3 guys. All hits. And
5 to wounds.
5
actually.
2 wounds because
Yeah.
of Iron Hand. So no wounds there. Perfect. Do you want to charge in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can't really fail. But that's
I'm okay.
6
I'm in.
inches. Let's move them in and go straight into combat. Back into combat, we are starting off with this center combat here. Most important one because of the important 3 points in the objective. So let's do all the first initiative at. You've got a Thunder Hammer, so you're going with the normal hits first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna use the Paragon blade on the Iron
Paragon
Father.
blade on the Iron Father.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
So
So he can strike first.
it's 6 attack in total. Okay.
Perfect.
And 3s to hit and 3s to wound.
Lovely.
Rerolling the first round.
Yep.
3s to hit. Everything hits. Okay.
Lovely.
And now 3s to wound. I'm looking for 6s. Okay. 2 guys gone and 3 guys and another 1 with a wound.
Okay, and the 3 wounds, right? I can do the feel no pain on those 3 wounds.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot the.
Which I don't. So that is 2.5 dead. So wait, no, the first one I have 1 wounded, so he would die. He dies from failing, and then so that's 2, and then and then 3.5. So my sergeant has 1 wound. Done that right. There we go. That's all
You're
the
right,
damage
exactly,
you got
exactly that.
because I did have 1 guy on 1 wound.
You're right on that.
So instant killing. Instant killing, 2 wounds and 1 spilling over onto the sergeant.
And now initiative 4.
And now initiative 4, yes. So I can do my scythe really quickly.
Do it.
So 3 attacks, hitting on 4s and 2 wounds. So 2 AP3s, please, from the scythe.
Okay.
Perfect. And AP3s.
Oh, sorry. 5,
5 up
4.
and
Sorry.
4 up for no pain.
I'm okay.
Perfect. And then I've got my apothecary there. Is it the one with the power sword? Yeah. Is it the one with the power sword? No, it's a chainsword.
Chainsword,
So
yeah.
2 attacks plus 1 for pistol and chainsword. That is 2 hits and 2 wounds,
2
please.
wounds.
Normal
3
saves.
up.
4 up, feel no
4
pain.
Feel no pain. And
So
1 guy.
1 is perished. There we go. And then you've got the
6 guys in total. So
with all the attacks
12 attacks and also the Thunder Hammer of the Surgeon.
and
Okay.
the sergeant, yeah.
Okay. 5 up to hits.
Yep.
Rerolling because of hatred. This one. Okay. I have to roll 2 more dice actually.
Okay, yeah, just add
okay.
them to the bunch. There we go. Add hatred.
Everything.
There we go.
Oh, it's all
That's
good.
a lot of dice.
Yeah. And now force to wound.
And that many, right?
Yeah.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds. 4, 6, 7, and 1. So, Artificer Armour, 2 up, 2 up. And I need to carry on doing these because it's the only model apart from the... so there he is dead, and the Apothecary dies straight away because he is treated as an upgrade to the unit. So as soon as the last model is removed, the Apothecary is also moved. It's good. That's another 3 points. I think that's the game there.
Yeah, I mean, the
Because
center is the game.
You've got another 3 points at the end of your turn, which I can't do anything about. But we're going to finish off this turn and then count up the points. I think this battle is something that we want to see. So let's get some dice ready and go and strike with the Contemptor. Into combat we go, and probably the last combat of the game. We're going to start off with my Praetor at initiative 6. Initiative 5, weapon skill 6.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 3s here. And again, he fails to hit with twice. And plus 1 strength, so wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound at AP 2.
5 up.
5 up.
Gone,
And 5 up
feel
again.
no pain, 5. It's
No, so
gone.
1
guy
is
gone.
slain. Okay, next up we've got the Lightning Claws and your Contemptor.
Yeah.
So do you want to do that really quickly? Do you want to do your Contemptor? Or
Yeah,
shall
let's
I?
do the Contemptor straight.
Perfect.
Hit it on 3s.
Yep.
3 up. It's hitting everything actually.
Okay.
Good. And 2 up. Everything but 1.
Ooh, okay. So, brutal 3 in each.
Yep.
So first one is 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 3 dead.
3 dead.
That would all pass.
That was
I
a
do
good
have my
one.
lightning claws, which I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and take out that guy
Yeah, you
and
should.
just try and go with that. So that is that many, and then 4 ups, re-rolling.
Everything in.
So these are AP3 and these are AP2, which
Yeah.
doesn't really matter, right? Have you got Artificer Armour?
Yeah, that's Artificer Armour.
Okay, so 3 AP, 2 ups,
Okay, 2 ups here. It's
4
okay.
passed, and then 2 5
Five,
ups,
5.
5 ups, and then 5 up. Can he survive again?
Ah,
No,
he
he's
couldn't.
gone.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, and then I would pile up at initiative 1 and strike the Dreadnought. So these 3 are the only ones that could fight, and himself. And he's there, and he's there. Okay, so this guy, this guy, this guy, and that guy can attack. So 2 attacks each, 2, 4, 6. These are the axes, hitting on 5s. And strength is looking for 6s, basically nothing. And then I've got 3 attacks from the Centurion. Weapons hitting on 4s. And strength 8, so 3s. 2
wounds.
brutal 2s.
I'm gonna throw 2 by 2, okay?
Yep, perfect. 5 ups.
5 up. 1 wound save,
wound
and the other
save.
one. 3 wounds in total.
3 wounds in total. Okay, so I've done 3 wounds, 4, 5, and you've done a total of how many
6.
did you kill? 2, 3 you killed, right? So
Yep.
6. So you've won combat there.
Yeah.
Need to do a leadership. I failed the leadership because I do have stubborn, or is it inexorable? Yeah, I have inexorable at leadership 10 for being
Okay,
a
but then you remain, right?
So I remained there,
Perfect.
yes. So leadership 10 from the Praetor, and he's got relentless. He's got inexorable because he's in
Perfect.
Terminator armor.
Perfect.
That finishes off turn 3. What we are going to do now is we're quickly going to check the points. I'm going to check if there is a possibility of me scoring, because I do have a scoring unit here. I do have a scoring unit there, which I have to regroup, but I can regroup onto there. The problem is that at the end of this turn, you have scored another 3 points.
Yeah.
So let's see what I can do in the next 2 turns. I'll have a little think about. We'll check out the points and then say what's actually happening. Okay, we're back, and after deliberation from both of us, there is a chance of me still not winning the game, but drawing the game. I will quickly explain. At the current state, we are 9 points to 1. If I regroup this with these veterans, manage to get onto the objective, remove this unit from play in my turn, I would score 3 points, taking it to 4-1. In my next turn, I would be the only one with scoring units. So there is a possibility of me getting another 3 points with the veterans, for example, taking it to 7. If I take this unit out, that means that I've slayed the Warlord, taking me to 8. And I have now more models on the table. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but obviously, hopefully this unit would be removed. So there is a high possibility. So what we're going to do is we're going to play out my turn 3 with the first thing that we're going to do is try to regroup with the veteran squad. If I don't regroup with the veteran squad, that's the game over. If I do regroup with the veteran squad, that means that we're going into the shooting phase.
Rolling
so,
drums.
6, 7, 8. So
There
we do
you
regroup. So I regroup and I can move my initiative anywhere. So I'll just go boink and move on to this objective. And with that said, I'm going to stay put with there. He's immobilized. He's in a good place to stay. And basically, I'm going to stay with the Felblade, just tweaking up because everything is basically going to go into here. And that is where the game is going to be settled. If I can remove this unit from play, we will then have another turn coming up. Okay, we're back. We're going to start with the shooting phase. And obviously, the main objective is to clear out this unit of Immortals and his Warlord as well to get the tasty Slay the Warlord point. So, first of all, I'm going to start with the Demolisher Cannon. Here we go. That is a direct hit, basically, or an inch.
3 guys.
So he gets 3 guys. Yeah. So, 3 guys first.
2 up.
2 ups, and that is 2 wounds at brutal 3.
Okay, the first guy is completely gone.
Yep.
And the second guy is okay.
Ooh, wow, he does survive. Okay,
Somehow.
Then I've got 4 las cannons coming in. Now, I can't see these guys.
Yeah.
I would have to go into them, so I
Yeah.
can only kill 3. Twin linked.
Everything in, 2 up.
2 ups, and that is
Everything.
4 wounds. Now, this is your forge wound, right? So,
Yeah.
So I can kill him, because I can only see these guys.
I'm gonna do...
So you can do these 2 first.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then-
gonna do Shrouded, that's what I want
Shrouded.
to do.
Yeah, that's fine, you can shroud.
And, okay, let's go 2 by 2, okay?
Okay, you can shroud with him then that died.
I know.
So do you want to do a quick shroud with him? Because you will have shrouded against everything. So do a shroud with him first.
Okay.
With the guy that died.
Okay.
1 dice, 5 up. No, he's died. Okay.
gone.
And then you can do your 5 ups.
5 ups here.
1 plus.
Shrouded.
And shrouded 5 up.
It's okay.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. And then you have 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Wow, okay. I see how it goes. And then we've got the Fellblade Cannon going again on top of that unit.
Yeah.
There we go. And
Hit.
that is a direct
3.
hit, so 3. And that is 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay.
Brutal, was it brutal 3?
I don't remember actually. Let's check it out quickly.
It was quite lackluster.
Yeah.
So let's see how it is. I don't think it was. I think it was Strength 8 AP.
3, I think.
No, but I'm doing the smaller blast,
yeah, you're
which
right.
I think it was. Ordnance 1, Armor Bane, Range, Extra Shock. No, so it's just Strength 10 AP 2.
Okay.
So 3
5
wounds
up,
basically.
5 up, literally,
Basically
and
5
5
ups,
up.
yeah. And shrouded, yeah.
3 wounds in total.
Yes.
I'm gonna do by 2
2
again,
because
okay?
of the sergeants there.
Okay.
So there, and shrouded. So 1 is
guy
dead.
less.
And then you've got 1 more roll to do.
It's okay.
It's fine. Wow. They're really ducked in there using their shields. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to do 2 las cannons into them.
Yep.
That's twin linked. That's
Everything
2 hits.
hitting.
And 1
wound.
wound.
Well, 1 guy less because I'm not having the shrouded.
The shrouded anymore. Okay, so how many have you lost?
3.
3. So that means that you would have to do a leadership test.
Yeah, you're right.
And this is the only way, if you go really, really far away, then it's so leadership test. Can you pass it?
See? I'm okay.
That's fine. Perfect. So that actually concludes the game because you're still on the objective. You're contesting me from getting those 3 points, which was a must for me to win the game.
Yeah,
this is why we had to do all this shooting and all the rest. So
Immortals doing the job.
that's a win for you. We can sort out more or less what the points would be. So I wouldn't score the 3 points. Next turn, I might maybe clear this off and get 3 points. So my max would be 4, kill 1 for Slay the Warlord, maybe 5. So maybe 5, 9, depending, because you will probably kill the Fellblade and get some extra points there. So a win to the Iron Hands. Friendly handshake there. And let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion coming right up. And there we have it, a win to the Iron Hands, a win to Jose again.
Oh.
What's happening here? And a great game. Look, it started off with a beautiful battlefield. Thanks to Jose for bringing it over.
Thank you very much.
Iron Hands, which is an army that we don't normally see. So both Jose was actually excited because it's his favorite army to play, and I was excited because it's an army that we don't have sadly here in the studio, and something that I don't play a lot. Now back to the game. What's happened? You've survived.
What a weird game,
You
right?
survived. It was crazy because it feels like we've played like 7 turns.
Yeah,
We've only
exactly.
played 3. Everything has died. Even though I had a spectacular turn 1, your war of attrition, your survivability, your resilience has won you the game. And it makes a lot of sense because Iron Hands are totally that. Let's talk about that central unit with your Praetor. I think they've won you the game. The Immortals,
Yeah, they did
9
the job.
points. They've scored 9 points. Everything's fired into them. They're still here. Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, they are definitely the core of the army. They don't have much punch, but just putting the Iron Father with them, it was just a game changer.
Yeah.
And also the lag that I had in the first turn to mobilize the Spartan, right? That was the key in there.
Yeah, so we've already spoken a bit off camera. Obviously, I had much more line units. I had double the line units that what he had. I had 4, you had 2. So that actually makes a big difference in a scoring mission. Now, having the Spartan get immobilized, that unit in there was the one I really needed to get into the center. So maybe a bit of a mistake in my deployment. The problem is that having the 2 Land Raiders as a squadron, I didn't have enough space to fit them in a different place. So I really wanted those Terminators in, and obviously getting them walking up the field as from turn 1 probably was where the difference was at.
Literally.
Jose, Iron Hands, you say they're your favorite army.
Yeah, they are.
Talk to us a bit about why they're your favorite army.
Well, first of all, it's the first approach that I had with the Heresy. Because, I mean, when these models come out, and I believe it was in 2013.
10 years, we've said, right?
Yeah.
10, 11 years?
Yeah, 10, 11, something like that. It was the first approach that I had with them, and also the resilient thing that they have in the fluff and all that.
Yeah.
It's quite bitter in many ways, and I really enjoy that somehow. And yeah, there are so many reasons, but especially those ones are why I really like them a lot.
It was great. And talking a bit about the game at the beginning, so much explosions. Like, my opening turn was incredible. Your opening turn was incredible, with the addition of it being night fighting as well. So we were shooting very, very well, but everything slowly died down. Things were still dying, mostly from explosions, but it was great because we've seen how much survivability a unit that is supposed to survive has survived and has actually won you the game in the end. Beautiful army. We probably will comment below if you want to see this army as a showcase. Jose did bring his beautiful Raven Guard last time. We do have a army showcase on SN Plus for all members on full access. So if you want to see some more gorgeous armies, check out the members section and obviously full access for that. And we'll probably see them, right? Because your army is much bigger. How many points of Iron Hands do you have?
Well, I really don't know. I have to make points about 8,000, something like that. I don't know.
It's
Something
huge.
like
I've seen like a full photo, and it's pretty big. And obviously we've played 3,500 points. It was pretty cool because obviously the 500 extra points was basically our super heavies,
Yes.
and they do make the difference. Both of them are barely untouched. Well, no, actually no, I lie, because the Fellblade is probably about to die
Yeah.
because of the Moritat.
The Moritat is
How many points is the Moritat?
160 maybe.
My Fellblade is 600 points plus, and it was nearly dead.
And also, I mean, the points, the cost of point that you're having in the Moritat is already inverted in terms of killing the Achilles.
Yes,
I mean, when I killed
straight
Achilles,
away.
it was like,
easy,
yeah,
so
it's
easy,
done.
like nothing.
It's crazy.
And then he took, 8 wounds off the Fellblade. So
It's crazy.
he's done, like, apart from the unit in the middle, I think he was the second man of the match.
Really
Anyway, we leave you to it. Hope you've all enjoyed it. If you want extra content, like I already stated, you can join us on SN Plus for more content. We do have some extra battle reports from me and Jose, where I commanded the Blood Angels, you faced the Raven Guard. So you can see that if you want to see Jose on more Horus Heresy action. That's the end of us for today. We'll catch you in the next battle report very soon. Goodbye.
Bye.